Not long did I resent the last day at Michael's. But it was calm and harmonious throughout, and I still didn't get why or how. No one pictures a girl, but that's how it sounded. Never have the gall to complain without, said after. I never have known I needed someone to be real. Even if I guess the right girl, they don't put out. Without a backstory on how I am opposed to the thought drawn to me. Dog cut self, you think? No, a molt phase. The mere thought had someone rather unhappy it's Jason that's molested as a kid. By someone I won't point out. Practically his neighbor, and his mom doesn't mind. She never knew that guy would harm her son. Many people preach and write for love letters. I myself am caught by Cupid's love arrow. And nothing to offer the girl, you think? But gift boxes and shattered hope. It was another girl at LATTC that has caught my eye. I had her since day one I was back as the old Polly at 15. And since I spend time at the computer lab. At Jason's molested place. It's happened I have someone to talk to. Nor will I have someone like I thought, only on the computer, I think. Like it's my old crushes I wrote love to as the old me. But this time I've been dog cut self to the brink and back from Cambodia the first time. Was my quarry of thoughts and feelings all point out to stalking, you think? But it was by mere chance I saw her, and who liked me, Myra Chibi and Lisbeth Salazar, or Lizzie. An Argentine woman, you think? No, Salvadoran, and got to picture a talk with her. No, I made sure I had company, since their tuver and ran across the school was not heart or mind, it was darting to hook over a friend, some girls, J. Not mere chance I excused, who bashfully, without thinking got angry, was J. My worst attempt that I thought I could come back to. No mere chance, it's exciting that time stands still. Regretting stuff on the platter. Like girls walk willingly, knillingly hand in hand. And I got to sit on a bench to see if they care. Across from it, you think? Someone eyes the situation was my true love, Paulina. Setting the stage from across the schoolyard. Like I'm some jogger, or I might, petty community college. And at that I'm adept at keeping my composure, but sparks flew, and it's been done. That I myself gave up with the teasing Michael had taught Jason to do. I'll get more into it later. To my surprise, I find it very befitting to ask her online. But that's never how things turn out for the worst. When you're thinking wrong. Who did you talk to? Asked Jay. I didn't answer, you think? No, I said that was Lizzie and Myra, and I thought they had a crush on me. From out of the blue nowhere, I know I'm being watched by eyes so caring, I can't seem to view my backside. The endless nights someone fathoms dream of you. For your attitude, and no one dates take love to accord. By telling your mom. The girl I might etch is actually, who is my love, Paulina. From across the schoolyard. No one dares says I'm not fallen in love. But it's your attitude that don't tell you know them. Back into the year 2009 I was a graduate already. But 2011 was to mark a milestone. Have helping me true love ponder can grasp, and it's actually a cut self that I'm excited not to tell you it leads to 2013. The end of the adventure. As a trick for Poppers. He always focuses on two ones that tie over everything. But I was at Trade Tech 2 years before the end of it all. At the casa I was always invited to. But he'll understand not to press feelings on fake thoughts. It dwells inside subconsciously, not in the way he thinks. But muck you up as opposed to me. I check every waking day for a new post of Lizzie's, after she's blocked me. And got the idea to Paulina, who does it now. Until she gathers up the thoughts. To come to my rescue. My story with some girls I can't decide if nothing else gets sorted out, will there be thought? The pressing matter, I like her post. There's one with the peanut that shat out peanut butter, I might like his poop. As a media gag she could ponder of. But that's not love. And the endless ridicule, that doesn't stop there. For once I thought I'd play out to be in a molt phase. Shun everyone to real thoughts and feelings and let them hear just words. That sounds conceited, but I'll have you know explaining it is sore for me. To actually answer, with feelings calls, for something. To sit by you, care enough to draw thoughts on. Now that it turned to foul play, they can't get up to the truth. Now I'm the true reason we existed, as a thought process. Governed only by our whim. Of some sort. Never telling anyone off. You guessed it. The truth is no one, unbeknownst, wants no life as that creature J. The more I don't get, nothing comes easy is like, I don't get it. They would say an earnest part of retirement comes from not the hood. The replacer is a serious topic up for discussion. When in doubt, there's no portraying yourself as the victim. In a serious talk of suspicion and suspicious act. Conjure up by mere thoughts, of offing another something. That came crashing down to talk around Michael's lightning strike. Now we bearers lead a hand on such things as never, tolerating others for their own selfish gains. Never a stroke of luck to tell you otherwise, the hand of cards dealt to you was the lightning strike on Michael. Lightning never strikes twice, it strikes is why there's no ed at the end of strike to spell striked. Perfectly, portrayed onto the looking glass that dominoes, on Michael. I've dwell on the winning thought to meets an end where I picture a world with not understanding you to substance and substance abuse. Is miraculous enough. As it was told to ponder a girl or two onto onlookers, know who the female star is. To talk around Paulina. No one to each their own. I mind you not knowing she called me, for root beer if she, could that girl? I think, that's how close we were as sibling rivalry go. And muster up the courage to demand she needs to be a part of my life, I thought. That's to the girl I'm stalking to whittle her away. That's to tell back love was kind and picks a spot. And she turned me down messaging me back. Root beer is for Asians, like I care I drink root beer, until I'd hit 25. And match null to Michael, now. As an onlooker he wasn't a part of the action. I've been telling as onlookers go. I try to picture love would be like, if I had a sinister. Or sinister I think, I'll play out like the lean Polly, to a deck of cards. And there's no telling she gives blowjobs, you think? That's the heinous mind out for love and affection, not talking past anyone. We'll call it, talk around them. Much negotiating and she'll fall for you, says Michael. He wasn't all bad. You think, but in his clouded mind. He thinks of sucking dick too. That's why I talk around Lizzie and she gathers not to care. Like I don't mention myself as a nerd or a rocker or even a sinister. Not gangster you think. That's never the case when I'm out for affection. I dress stupid and care less about it all. I thought a girl would match me there. I've said it. Never cower away from a cowrie snail. Who takes you to the oasis by now? Without a shred of defiant I stay, true to who I am. Not cowering to lingering threats and not threads. Like woven from his, Michael's fabric of time in and on itself. Like I care about your boring conversation that was staged. Never the go-getter to now know, null. As a soul he is kind of, gives me goosebumps. That's for sure, to end this calamity. With my daughter who paves the way is part of the prophecy, now. He's trying to not let that happen. Given finite means the gods don't want him as part of the picture you see? Now I send goosebumps to all that follow the will of the God Almighty? Watch it cast. The thought of Asian haunting your every fiber and calm, to the touch of survival. The game's hunger and I want to touch at Stormberger in Long Beach District right now? Which I got. But my mom can't get it till I go. Which I still didn't go. Must I get it now? Is all he told me. Die. In his mind probably. He thinks he has me tricked, I can't fathom losing love. Just because it mentions a female. Now the vicious hand God dealt was superficial at best. Some beg to differ. Knows we know, now. God intended as you do things to change, over a new array of life. Why must I know? He thinks he sounds beautiful and agile or something like it. The null is Michael, and the reason he exists right now is up for grabs. Have me wanted a fabric reality, that's alternate. You thinking again? Who's tired to think? No one said something, I think. Well, that's all they muster up as God intended, like no one, in their right mind should, that exist. What about calmly?